Brilliant. Beautiful leg. Splits the middle for the Roosters. Simmons works hard, gets it back, dodges inside out, turns it back and finds the safe hands of Eddie, who can just run in and kick a goal. Towards the half-forward area. Players jostle in there. Oh, well stolen by, that looked like Proud. In towards full forward. Chance here for Myponga-Sellicks. Uses the body. Ball goes over the back and runs towards the goals. And a handball back. Kept it in play. And now the umpire's going to have to ball it up. Forward pocket. Good mark. No. Offhand. Good spoil.
Oh, well intercepted.
And he has got it. Beautiful goal. That's the one they needed, Myponga-Sellicks.
Around the ground.
And he's socketed it. He's goaled it.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Out and about, taking the new Ford Next Gen Everest demo for a test drive. It's got a new V6 turbo diesel engine and it comes with a 5-year warranty and roadside assist. It's got a massive 12-inch digital screen along with all the great features the Everest has. Whilst you're at Dutton's, check out the Next Gen Rangers. Dutton's are overstocked in Ford. Talk to Mark today, 7 Adelaide Road, phone 85315 600. Dutton's, easy to do business with.
Footy, deadly wildlife, an ice-cold beer, and the humble shed. What all these things have in common?
Well, they're all Aussie icons, of course. And the guys and gals down at your local sheds and homes are the best folks to get your very own dream shed. Made tough from Aussie Steel.
Feeling overdue for a relaxing beachside escape with family or friends? You need Haven on Herrick, a 5-star holiday home at beautiful Sellicks Beach on the Fleurieu Peninsula. Surrounded by amazing local attractions and activities for the whole family and only a short drive to the McLaren Vale wine region. Haven on Herrick sleeps up to 10 people and you can even bring your dog. Head to airbnb.com, search Haven on Herrick at Sellicks Beach, mention this ad when you book and receive 20% discount for winter and spring. Haven on Herrick, Sellicks Beach via Airbnb.
Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call a team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is set in concrete.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
Look no further than Emmett's and John Deere for your next compact utility tractor. From 23 to 66 horsepower, they are built tough in the USA and ready to tackle your landscaping and small farming jobs. There's a huge range of attachments available, and the e-hydro transmission with twin touch pedals makes operating a tractor as simple as driving an automatic car. Plus, all 1 to 4 series tractors come with a 6-year powertrain warranty. Whatever the task, whatever the budget, Emmett's and John Deere have your new compact utility tractor sorted.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system, water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge on 853 227 11.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Flurio, 0439 886 331.
Do you want to add a little magic to your flooring and window furnishings? At Solomon's, we have a huge range of carpet and hard flooring options, blinds and shutters, and our fantastic made-to-measure curtains too. We've got all the latest trends at magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service too. So to really transform your home, remember, there's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at the Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
At Nutrient Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Flurio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Flurio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Flurio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Flurio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Flurio Gin, seriously good gin.
Summer is just around the corner. It's time to get your air conditioning sorted. Call the one-stop shop, Air Diffusion Agencies. Air conditioning components, copper and fittings, flexible duct, aluminium grills, spare parts and more. ADA are proudly family owned since 1989. 5 big locations: Lonsdale, Salisbury, Darwin, Brisbane, or see us at 99 to 109 Frederick Street, Welland. Phone 088116 3600. Serving you for over 30 years. Proudly supporting Southern Football League.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langhorne Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murray Bridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Is your home your office? Or your schoolyard? Your gym? Is your home your local? Your party venue? Your studio? Or your headquarters? Change your home to suit your life. Don't miss your chance. Find your local real estate office.
Hi, this is Jimmy. As a family, we own Cool Tours. Come and join us as we show you country. Don't wait. Go to cooltours.com.au now and book an experience. Don't just have a tour, have a cool tour.
Eye plaques are a smart-looking plaque which can be placed on honour boards or any setting where individuals or teams are honoured in sporting clubs, statues at grounds or special sites. These plaques can be scanned with a smartphone camera and can be taken to an individual's or team's very own sporting tribute to their careers. Players, club officials, trainers, life members, premiership teams. Behind every eye plaque, a scanning reference on our plaques is a web application dedicated to these important people in our clubs and associations. Find us on Facebook or phone 0459 000 377 019. iPlaque, technology changing the way we honour club greats at any level. It's open, Bill! It's open, Dunk! The Peruna General Store and Tavern, Railway Terrace, is the best cold beer in the Riverland, open 7 days. Don't miss our lunch specials, our beef schnitzel, cheese and gravy rolls, with fresh grab-and-go toasted sandwiches, hot dogs, pies, pastries and sausage roll. Call 0439 761 904. Pre-order Monday to Sunday. Get yourself a fresh, barista-made coffee available from 10am. Peruna General Store and Tavern. Look for the sheep with a cold bevy. Sticky Mojo. Ashley and Philippa at Sticky Mojo, your local sign experts in all types of signage, vehicle wraps and paint protector film. Get your business the sticky treatment with business cards and flyers. Sign up with Team Mojo. A-frames, banners, call flutes, shop fronts, illuminated in 3D, magnetics and vehicle signage. They offer a full artwork and design service. They have your sporting club covered too, with sponsor signs and honour boards. If you want the complete mojo, 7B Chris Collins Court, phone 85 489 253. Check out their Facebook at Hoosian with Attitude. That's a wrap.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder. Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld. Making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specializing in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy, and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
And good afternoon. Welcome to round 18 of Great Southern Football live from the beautiful Myponga-Sellicks Oval right down here at Mudlark Territory. And let's have a look at the coin toss. It has been won by Mount Compass. And they'll kick to the right of screen. And good toss to win. A little bit of a breeze favouring the entrance end here. Good afternoon and welcome. It's round 18 of Great Southern Footy. And I'm your host, Bruce Phillips, carrying you right through the afternoon here on MFL TV Live. You might be listening to us or watching us streaming through Vimeo or maybe even YouTube or down to Susie at the Flurio app. And great to have Susie on board. And right throughout the season, all our videos available on the Flurio app right throughout. Even 2020, the COVID year, we came down here to Great Southern Football and videos all available on our page as well. So looking forward to a big day here of footy. I think this one here, Myponga versus Mount Compass in the reserves grade, will be slightly one-sided. Myponga sitting on top playing Mount Compass, who are down about 8th on the ladder. So one would expect the Mudlarks here to be too strong, but certainly looking for a belter in the A grade with a close competition between the two sides in the top 5 here in Great Southern Footy on MFL TV Live. Big thanks to our team here today getting us all set up. And, of course, a big thank you to the Myponga-Sellicks club here getting us all in position and getting us some power as well. And great to have the hospitality right throughout the Great Southern Football season. In fact, at the start of the season, if you'd said we'd come down here 3 times, I probably would have laughed at you. But this is our 3rd time at Myponga, and today's weather looking a little bit more friendlier than the last time we were here, and slightly a little bit warmer as well. It's been a foggy morning here amongst the hills in Myponga, but it's cleared now. A bit of a breeze. It's coolish, but not too bad. And they're expecting a top temp down this way of around about 17 degrees. So it should be a good day for footy. There has been a couple of little tiny miss this morning, but nothing that has made the ground too wet to play on and make the conditions pretty tough. So not far away from getting underway here. Umpires are David Uthenwalt and David Johnson. So good luck, fellas, and hoping you have a good call in this round 18, the final round of Great Southern Football. And we're underway here in the reserves grade match. And straight away the ball goes into half forward. Tapped away. And pulled in there, locked in. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Don't forget on our Facebook page, Mallee Football-MF&N sporting results. All your results and milestones right across South Australian footy. And a big day today for our team, of course. Up tonight, we've got the South Australian Saturday night scoreboard, and it has been absolutely magnificent this season. And some of the hits have just been unbelievable. In fact, speaking of, nearly 10,000 people seen the milestone of the Eyre Peninsula player, and that has been a big hit on our Facebook page with the 200 games played for, I think it was Jared Lawson. So tell your friends about us and get on and like our page, MFL TV Live or Mallee Football-MFN sporting results. We are still attempting to change that name due to Facebook taking a long time. As the umpire will ball this up again. So this first minute and a half has been a real stalemate, and that'll be Mount Compass aim here in this match. Try and bottle it up as it's quickly cleared out of there. And still awaiting the Mount Compass team sheets to come into the commentary box. But we'll see what we can do. On the live scoring as Myponga go forward right over there in front of the past the Bay 13. G'day to the guys over there in the Bay 13 double story deck over there on the wing. Magnificent viewing spot here at Myponga-Sellicks, one of a few around South Australian country footy. And great to be here at Mudlark Park, as again over on that half-forward line, bottled up, and the umpire will come in and fulfil his day's duties. Games around the Great Southern today in round 18. Strathalbyn hosting Encounter Bay. Gore Port Elliot host Wollonga. Leon Creek travel down to Victor Harbour. And, of course, this one here, Myponga-Sellicks, entertaining Mount Compass. And the final match in Great Southern round 18 is McLaren Districts. They will let Yankalilla, the Tigers, in the gates to battle it out for what is probably a dead rubber in round 18. So a few good close matches around, as again worked out of there. And down in towards around the goals, plenty of numbers there for Myponga-Sellicks. Turns them inside out and kicks a goal. The first goal to the Myponga-Sellicks Mudlarks.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Back in the centre, up they go. Clearance here again with Myponga-Sellicks. Went without it. There was the Mount Compass player in Pearson. Chance here. And that's about the fourth possession there for the 46 of O'Hanlon. And well chopped off, and the mark taken there in half back by Jackson Lockett. Lockett goes wide. Beautiful way to kick in the end. Finds a teammate on the outer wing as they just milk the clock and try and set this up, the Mount Compass Bulldogs. Drives it into centre half forward, but it's Myponga there. They could have raffled it. Polsty even put the arms up and said it's your ball. Over to the half-back area. Cheers. And out towards that outer side. And the ball goes out of bounds there. We'll have a throw in on that half-forward flank. Oh, beautiful hands there by McCrowell. Centering kick on the pitch. Oh, well chopped off there again by Jackson Lockett. Good pressure in the stoppage there, but out the back door, flying away is the Mudlarks player in Valugan, and he hits on the chest. The full forward coming out, who takes the mark in the forward pocket. And already the Mudlarks are starting to look very, very much in control in this first quarter at the 6-minute mark. Taking plenty of time in this forward pocket. Very stiff-legged as he comes in, Edwards, and he has drilled it. Myponga-Sellicks have got two. Out and about, taking the new Ford Next Gen Everest demo for a test drive. It's got a new V6 turbo diesel engine, and it comes with a 5-year warranty and roadside assist. It's got a massive 12-inch digital screen, along with all the great features the Everest has. Whilst you're at Dutton's, check out the Next Gen Rangers. Dutton's are overstocked in Ford. Talk to Mark today, 7 Adelaide Road. Phone 85315 600. Dutton's, easy to do business with. Back live here at Myponga-Sellicks. Before we go any further, let's give a big shout out to our sponsors through the 2023 season. and it has just been fantastic. If you want to get on next year in 2024, you can email us at Murraylands Football Netball 19, all one word, all lowercase, Murraylands Football Netball 19 at gmail.com. And let's have a look at some of our fantastic sponsors. We're sponsor driven. We don't get any money from the clubs. From the clubs or the league. It's all driven by sponsorship. And look, we are very thankful for the sponsorship and enabling us to do what we do, a passion we have here at MFL TV. And we have really been blessed with some great sponsors in 2023. None more so than Murray Valley Sheds and Wayne and the team there at Murray Valley Sheds, just all over us, re-signing again for another 6 months for the upcoming cricket season, and long-term Daesh Irrigation. A couple of our big sponsors here, of course, Emmett's Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Stop in for a coldie after the game in the best top 10 country pubs in South Australia. I think Australia myself. Get in there and see Steve and Michelle. What about their sponsorship? Another $50 voucher today for the best on ground. Now, you can't beat that. That is great value. $50 voucher. That'll buy you a $30 meal and a couple of frothies. Maybe even take the wife out and buy 2 great meals for $50. Great support from the Bridge Hotel in Langhorns Creek. MGA Insurance bring us all the replays. Of course, Solomon's Flooring in Murray Bridge, if you've got any sort of flooring needs, whether it's vinyl or maybe the boarding, get in and see Solomon's, and they've got some magnificent carpet in there, stain-proof carpet, just sensational product. Get in there and see Steve at 30 Morris Road in Murray Bridge, and get on their Facebook and see the great products they got. Solomon's, they are just all over it, pardon the punt. And, of course, another couple of great sponsors, Carstairs Concrete Services, and they have been all over us again this season, signing long-term, Tom and the team. And we look forward to this season, how about this, live streaming the opening match at the Mypo No. 2 Oval. It is going to be an absolute thriller, getting the magnificent Oval all back in operation out there at Myponga in the Murraylands. And we certainly look forward to live streaming the opening match there. It's going to be an absolute beauty. And we look forward to that coming up in the upcoming cricket season, which is only about 6-7 weeks away in Murray Towns cricket. Of course, also looking forward this year to a magnificent season where we'll be live streaming 2 matches on the one given day. There's another goal for, no, it's just gone to the skinny side, a point on the Murray Valley Sheds scoreboard. And the Myponga-Sellicks team here go to 2-1-13. And Mount Compass yet to open their account here at Mudlark Park. And a couple of other great sponsors, iPlark Sports and Sticky Mojo, Bridge Aluminium, long-term Bridge Aluminium, a couple more years, so long-term partners there with Bridge Aluminium. And get in there and see Norm and the team do some great products, whether it be, ladders or maybe you've got some... a front deck that you want to put some cable work on, and they've got it all down there and can install it at Bridge Aluminium, and they are a great team down there. And finally, another great sponsor is the Commercial Hotel in Strathalbyn, along with Nutrient Ag in Strathalbyn, and it's just many of them, and they've got right behind us this year, and of course Haven on Herrick. We can't speak enough about the team at Sellicks Beach, right here in the heart of just down the road from Myponga. Big thanks to the guys there, Haven on Herrick and Flurio Gin. Great to have Shane, wasn't it, last week in the commentary box from the Myponga, from the magnificent Flurio Gin. And I was hoping you'd bring a bottle of gin today, so fix him up for a few dollars for a bottle of gin. We can warm up the lungs for a big A-grade clash here at Mudlark Park. Let's get back into this match. Plenty about the sponsors, and why not, as Myponga-Sellicks, that'll be holding the ball. Great work there by the Mount Compass side. And that was through the agency of Sean Davis, who chips it over and beautifully stood there to get crunched. And gutsy mark there by Thompson. Tomo goes long to full forward at the back, too deep in the bar. The umpire should pay that. He says, no, it was touched. Well, pretty unlucky there, Venturan. And the umpire comes in now and pays a free kick to Myponga-Sellicks. Chipped out wide here, the clearing kick for the Mudlarks. Mark taken here by Sampson. Quickly onto the wing. Bit of piggy in the middle, over the top there by Valugan. Good work in there, trapping the ball, Sampson. Comes back to centre wing, and well read, and the mark taken there by Huey Daniel. Daniel, centre wing, right in front of our commentary box. Undecided. The 17 blokes telling him where to kick it. It's not a hard game. He goes to half forward, and a good catch down there, taken by Mount Compass. Only a short lad, great jukes. And it was, in fact, Matty Schultz. That was a great mark down there. So it comes down the Bay 13 side of the ground here and goes out of bounds in front of Bay 13. A little later, we've got Steve G from the Mount Compass Footy Club coming in to help us out. And great to have his passion and back in our commentary box here at MFL TV. Someone's hacked around the corner by Mays. Oh, good mark down there, low to the ground. And if he turns the right way for us, we'll be able to get his number. And it is the 43 in Sebastian Gerardo. And he's going to go back and line up for goal and see if he can put one on that Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Not a bad little crowd in the house down here for the last round. Sadly, though, if you're coming into the ground, a little section has been cordoned off around the fence in the pocket with the wet weather they've had experienced down here. And it's, well, it's like the old Bridgewater days back in the late 70s. It is a mud bath, and hence why they call it Mudlark Park. And there's no parking in that area because I can rest assure you, you will not get out. So, pretty wet weather they've had down here at Mudlark Park. Kicked out, big pack. The umpire is going to pay the free, I think, or the mark. And it'll go the way of the Mudlarks. Taken here by Strangroom. Goes back, wastes no time, drives it into full forward. Big pack down there, off hands, out the scoreboard side. Haverty couldn't get hold of it. Diving through there was Chaplin. Good work here by the Mount Compass. Defending hard in that back pocket area. Ball comes free now. Well trapped and snapped around the body there by Gerardo. Driven back into full forward. Big fly down there. Strong tackle in the pocket. Goes towards the boundary. Oh, good smother. Just gets the kick. And a good set of hands at half forward for Myponga. And they drive it back in. Good vision. And he just takes off. Puts it in top gear and drives it through the middle. Well done there by Strangroom. Another one to Myponga-Sellicks.
Footy, deadly wildlife, an ice-cold beer, and the humble shed. What all these things have in common?
Well, they're all Aussie icons, of course. And the guys and girls down at your local sheds and homes are the best folks to get your very own dream shed. Made tough from Aussie steel.
MFL TV Live, back with you in this reserves grade game. Round 18 of Great Southern Footy. Live from Mudlark Park, live and free. Up they go, punched away. Chance here for Mount Compass. Oh, there's a free. Well picked up by the umpire. Hanging on. Looks like it might be Matty Schultz. Sums up his option, trying to set something up. It was in fact Gab, and he's kicked it right in the chest of Sampson. Goes out to the outer side. Well picked up over there by Hutchison. Drives it down that wing. Just couldn't quite latch onto it down there. And the ball goes out of bounds. And we'll have a throw in on that half forward flank as the sun starts to peek through here with the magnificent hills in the background. One of the most picturesque grounds in South Australia. And it is just brilliant. Along with Yankalilla, we've just been blessed with some great ovals this season and some magnificent views around community footy and this part of the world. 2-1 plays no score on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Might be 3-1. I think they just got that goal. Trying to do 3 jobs at once here. As on centre wing near our commentary box. I just dodged and weave out of that. Turned him inside out. That was Drury. Goes into centre half forward and a good strong mark. That's a good catch there. A Solomon's mark of the day. Looks like it might be McCrow. And McCrow will go back. No, it is in fact McCrow. So got it right the first time. He's the captain. A great captain's mark there at centre half forward. Sporting a bit of artwork. And certainly a tough, strong player for Myponga-Sellicks. Some experience and tapped down there in the forward pocket in front of the scoreboard. And bit of a stalemate over here in the dying seconds of this quarter. And we'll have another throw in. And again, Banjo umpire there just going wide of the contest. So we'll have it re-thrown in. We had 3-1, they had 3-3. So we're going with the scoreboard. That's a bit dangerous. Another ball up. Up they go. Well, Mount Compass Ruckman went to ground. Comes out. Oh, heard some footsteps there, did the Mudlarks. That was, in fact, Hutchison. And the umpire comes in and he says, we'll have another throw in. Just around from Bay 13. If you've got us on the live stream over there, Bay 13, give us a wave. What a great viewing point here for watching a country footy match. Doesn't get better than that. And I'm sure they'll have a few frothies, some wine, a couple of wines, and a few snacks going on throughout the day here in the last game of the season. Good work down there. Gutsy work trying to break the pack with Schulz. The umpire will come in and ball it up. Last 20 seconds of this first quarter. Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. 3-3, no score. And another strong tackle. Over the quarter, though, Mount Compass haven't been disgraced. You'd think that scoreboard should be a little bit closer, but just haven't been able to get it down there and get a goal. And there goes the siren for quarter time here at Mudlark Park. And at quarter time, and it's 3-3, 21. And a commanding lead at quarter time in this reserves grade game. The Bulldogs yet to open their account. 21-point margin at quarter time. We'll be back shortly. You're watching MFL TV Live.
Feeling overdue for a relaxing beachside escape with family or friends? You need Haven on Herrick, a 5-star holiday home at beautiful Sellicks Beach on the Fleurieu Peninsula. Surrounded by amazing local attractions and activities for the whole family and only a short drive to the McLaren Vale wine region. Haven on Herrick sleeps up to 10 people and you can even bring your dog. Head to airbnb.com, search Haven on Herrick at Sellicks Beach, mention this ad when you book and receive 20% discount for winter and spring. Haven on Herrick, Sellicks Beach via Airbnb.
Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call the team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is set in concrete.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
Look no further than Emmett's and John Deere for your next compact utility tractor. From 23 to 66 horsepower, they are built tough in the USA and ready to tackle your landscaping and small farming jobs. There's a huge range of attachments available, and the e-hydro transmission with twin touch pedals makes operating a tractor as simple as driving an automatic car. Plus, all 1 to 4 series tractors come with a 6-year powertrain warranty. Whatever the task, whatever the budget, Emmett's and John Deere have your new compact utility tractor sorted.
Have you got some water to pump?
Welcome back to our coverage from Myponga-Sellicks, the home of the Mudlarks, and joining us in the commentary box. Great to have you aboard here and coming for a small chat before the A-grade game. Good afternoon, Rod Mitchell.
G'day guys, how are we? Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming in. And the Mudlarks going quite well this season, sitting about second on the premiership table and travelling very nicely. And you've had some really good players this season, none more so than the young fella Jaden Scott down forward. We've been very impressed. Is he playing today? Last week he sustained a bit of an ankle injury, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah. So obviously we went 1 week away from finals, and really today's result really won't matter whether we finish second or third. So, we've taken him out today, so Jaden won't be playing, but we've brought up Flintham from the B grade, who kicked 5 goals in the B grade last week. So,
yes, he's been going very well, and so has the B grade been going very well, sitting on top of the ladder. What do you put that down to here? Is it, because not a big town, do you get a bit of support from like Aldinga area and that sort of thing?
It's an interesting question. I've come from a larger club in Flagstaff Hill, been here 4 years now, but and the model there was we grew it from the kids. So that's what's happened here. Basically, a lot of effort's gone in to grow the kids. We've got 13 kids under 23 at the moment.
Gee.
And, a lot of those are local boys. So we can, that's your nucleus as your side. We then have concentrated on recruiting mates with mates. So we've got, say, the Whitford boys, Cock, the Kennedy boys, all ex-Sacred Heart boys. So they come as one. And then we've got Kelly and Proud, who are Air Peninsula boys. So they come to us. And but I've used this one a bit, but it's a bit like building a house. You don't put the roof on first. So you've got to build the foundation, and then you bring in your top up, and that's what we've been able to do. So
yes, very good line, that one. And of course the facilities down here excellent too, with the new lighting, and look, that just magnificent. We come down here early in the season for a night game. It was just brilliant, and of course the upgraded facilities out here with the change rooms there and the fitness gym next door. Look, there shouldn't be a bloke here not fit. That's for sure.
That's right. We're fortunate, and that just comes from hard work. That's just the committee having hard work. Like, this isn't a local council ground; it's owned by the community, and it's all volunteers, and it's hard work. And that gym's $250,000. It's probably equivalent of any AFL gym around the place. So
yes, it looks very impressive. That's for sure.
And it's, we're fortunate to have it because we have a lot of cold, wet nights on Tuesdays and Thursdays at Myponga, so we do use it regularly.
So who would you be looking at Myponga-Sellicks this year to take this right through to that grand final? Who's your main player a couple of players that you think can get the job done for you, that can lift the team? And
I'm not one for singling out guys, but if the impact players we've brought in that we never had in the first 9 rounds, it's Tom Carroll. Tom Carroll's made a huge difference to us around centre square. We've now got Elliot Chalmers back from Darwin. He's a pretty elite ball user and good in and under, and he can do a job if we need to put a cooler on someone. And Scotty going down, he'll play finals, but Butcher's a pretty good replacement.
And the Kennedy's going as well too. But Tom Carroll, just on him, the Bridge Hotel Player of the Week last week, he was just outstanding and really strong in the contest, and we were very impressed with Tommy last week on MFL TV Live as we're underway here in the second quarter. Great to have the coach of Myponga-Sellicks. Mate, from here, what do you reckon you can finish at the end of the season? You think you make the big GF and go through with it?
We broke our season up in blocks, and our intention was to qualify as high as we can, and now we're there. Why wouldn't you want to play in the big dance? And the club hasn't won one for 39 years in A-grade level, so it'll be a good drought to break.
Great to have you in here for the little chat. Rod Mitchell from the Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club. Hey, mate, thanks very, very much for coming in.
Thanks, guys, and we appreciate your coverage. It's great what you do.
Thank you. Rod Mitchell from the Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club. Great to have him come in for a few minutes, giving up his time in his busy day, getting the league side ready. Always a lot to do, and a few little chats to different players and getting them all really psyched up for the match. So great to have Rod Mitchell in from the Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club. We'd love to get the Mount Compass coach in as well if we can. So if someone's watching, hey, give a shout out, tell him to come in. We don't want to single out any side in particular, but great to have Rod come in. And look, we have just had some amazing access this season through most of the clubs, and none more so than here at Mudlark Park and Yankalilla. That just have been right over the top, these two clubs, and we certainly look forward to being back next season as if Great Southern don't want us, well, we'll just announce it anyway. We'll be here. We'll turn up. We've got a passion, and it really has been a great season here this season in Great Southern footy, and the feedback has just been amazing around the grounds. And I was bailed up earlier when we were setting up, and just has been unbelievable. So big thanks to all of you. You make our coverage what it is. If there's no one watching, we probably wouldn't do it. And the viewers have been exciting throughout some of the matches, over 100 watching. I think the biggest game we had was the night match at Strathalbyn, something like 120, 130 watching live that night. So incredible amount of viewers. In a season where our Facebook page has been hacked and lost a lot of viewers, it's been halved, so we're up, towards 7,000 followers, and sadly back to near the 3.5, and it's with the Mallee Football League allowing us to use their page. So it's been a different season for our team and viewers, but we can't thank the Flurio app enough, who really do drive our viewership with over 50,000 followers at the app. And a big thanks to Susie and the team. Get on the app, the Flurio app. It can really be a magnificent tool for finding out your weather, your traffic, your information, whale watching, and all there. It's a great little tool, and of course all our videos available right throughout the season, and in fact all the cricket and footy that we've done, our whole lots of broadcasts are on there from about the last 3 or 4 years. And we really have a passion which started back in 2016 here, live streaming in our 7 years, and started in the River Murray Footy League, of course, just with a mobile phone, and it's grown and grown, and to where it is today, to have this trailer worth probably up around $35,000-$40,000. It is a state-of-the-art, air-conditioned, heated, whatever you want, and we are so lucky and have some magnificent sponsors led by some long-term sponsors in, we can't thank Sylvia Presepio at First National Real Estate, Solomon's Flooring. Companies have been with us from day dot, and we wouldn't be able to do this without their great support. Of course, Wayne at Murray Valley Sheds, been with us from almost day dot, and Soul Deep Massage Clinic, another great business that has been on board both physically and mentally. So getting a massage and helping out the lovely lady on the camera. So in the forward line here at the moment, as Myponga just controlling this match and having another shot for goal, and as we said, should get a pretty easy win. But great to have Rod Mitchell in here from the Myponga-Sellicks Footy Club. And if someone's watching out there, we'd love to get the Mount Compass coach in and have a chat with him of their season and where they think they can finish in the finals, as the Mudlarks kick another one straight through the middle, and they've got 4.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Flurio, 0439 886 331.
Do you want to add a little magic to...
And back in the full forward area, and another goal. They've got 2 in a minute, and they're on fire, the Mudlarks.
Do you want to add a little magic to your flooring and window furnishings? At Solomon's, we have a huge range of carpet and hard flooring options, blinds and shutters, and our fantastic made-to-measure curtains too. We've got all the latest trends at magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service too. So to really transform your home, remember, there's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Back in the centre, Up they go and locked in there. Of course, that man in there, Sebastian Gerardo, really tough competitor around the stoppages. They go again. Ruck work there by Ferrari. Oh, head down, both players. And locked in there. Gutsy work. Head over the footy. And we'll have a ball up just forward of the centre for the Mudlarks. Oh, good tap there by Mount Compass, Archie Ferrari. And locked in there again. And another ball up. Tough competitor in there is Liam Partridge. Up they go again. Ruck work there, Gerardo. Clearance here with the Mudlarks. Striving through the centre to full forward. Up they go. Too deep in the bar. Just couldn't quite hang on to it. Tackled to the ground. And there's a big pack forming down there. Tackles and players getting rock and rolled. And we'll have a ball up. The bottom of that pack getting up was John Chaplin. Centre forward, half forward there. Good tackle. Off the ground there, Evans. Running through with the footy. Shot at goal. Doesn't look a bad kick. Right in the square. He's gone for the mark and rushed through for a point. Good defending by Mount Compass as they kick it out. The mark taken in the back pocket by Lockett. Goes out to that half-back flank. Big fly over there. Couldn't quite hang on to it and the ball goes out of bounds. (5-5) 35 to no score. Tap to the back there by Ferrari. Myponga just seemed to have plenty of time. Good solid work in there by Pearson. Ball's at ground level again, locked in there. And we'll have the umpire will come in and ball it up. In towards the centre, couldn't quite take the mark. There was Venturin. He's drifted forward a long way from the goals. In fact, every player past centre. The Mudlarks come away with it. Man on his own out here. Hamilton quickly drives it in. Just didn't quite get enough weight in the kick. Well mopped up. Bit of a thumble down there. Oh, Haverty goes this way, that way, gets tackled. Ball thrown out in a bit of real estate. Hacked around the body there by, that was Sampson. And he has hit the chest of his Mudlark teammate right in front of goals. Little bit of luck. And they'll go back and line up for their sixth. They made it hard work. But the end result, it is the big full forward in Zaid Edwards who'll go back and line up for goal. He might have one, if not two already. And certainly a pretty gettable goal, this one. Almost straight in front. Zaid Edwards taking all of his allocated 25.5 seconds. Goes back and caresses it straight through the middle. And the Mudlarks have got 6. The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport. MFL TV Live. Compass making the changes, but Myponga-Sellicks right on top. They got another clearance. Oh, well done there by Mount Compass defender in Schulz. Playing well. Read that beautifully. They need 20 blokes like him at the moment. Sweep the hand pass out there to Drury. To a half-forward centre wing. Mark taken there. Might be Partridge. Drives it in long. Beautifully way to kick. Good spoil at the back. Ball spills free. Couldn't get his hands on it was Evans. Numbers here, McCrowell round the body. Beautiful kick. Didn't quite mark it, was his teammate in, that was the Valugan. Round the body, in towards full forward. Big fly, Compass Spoil. Chance in there. Hacked out in the end by Pearson. Goes across the ground. Numbers here with the Mount Compass in Acton. No acting there. His teammate picks it up, slams it on the boot in Rothwell. But it's all Myponga-Sellicks, and the mark taken by Jacob Drury. Drury goes back and drives it long, hooks the kick, and it's well marked in the back pocket by the safe hands of Matt Schulz. Going for about his 11th possession, having a great first half. Kicks it out, finds his teammate Evans, who goes out past the light pole, and umpire's going to bring it back. It's going to be a free kick going the way of the bright orange boots. Looks like it might be Jono Chaplin. Teammates called him back. No, it is Jono Chaplin now, so it might have been number 11, not number 1. Short chip kick. I think that might be Evans with it now. He's got a teammate wanting it across the ground. Risky kick. No mark here, so it's play on. Dodges a would-be tackler. Good work in the end there by Schulz. And well chopped off and marked here on centre wing for Myponga by Sampson. Chips it over to Haverty. He's starting to cause some havoc. Drives it in long to full forward. Oh, beautiful mark. Stood his ground. Gutsy work. Impact of the pack. Well done, John Chaplin. And kicks it over into the back pocket. And another good mark. 25. Yep. No need to push him on the ground after he'd marked it. And Mount Compass take a free kick here on half back. Into the centre field. Spoil away there by Evans. Getting it to around the centre area, half forward Mount Compass, but just breaking down. They just don't seem to be able to get it further than there. The defence are working overtime. The manager would have run out of wages by now. That defence have just taken all the overtime up. Back in there again. Bouncing ball. Well done by Chaplin. And he'll get one for hanging on in the back. And take the free kick in the back pocket. Good effort here by Chaplin. Kicks it up. Oh, good strong hands. Spoke about this guy before, Sebastian Drury. Chips it over. Matt Crowell. The bright orange boots goes long. Beautifully weighted kick, but it was to the advantage of Mount Compass. A diving mark taken over there by Acton. Maybe the dive was part of his act. Nice kick down that back flank. Boots is in there. Driven in towards the run of Venturin. He's a goal kicker for the Compass boys. Long way from the goals, but a beautifully weighted kick. Finds his teammate. In Hart. Into the scoreboard pocket, and a good chop off there, and great set of hands by Tomo. Thompson, cross the goals. Little risky. Not when it's Myponga-Sellicks. Just running a mark here now. One of their better players. Very impressed with him. Over and finds this man again, Gerardo. Cheeky little handball. Teammate just takes him on. Just running around him like witches' hats. And just a bit of feeling out there as well now. A good mark again in that back pocket by Matt Schulz. Wasn't for him at the moment. I think Myponga would have another 5 goals. Just reading the ball so well. Out across the goals. Another back pocket. Oliver Gabb fixes up his thumble and gets it up to the half back line. And the ball goes out of bounds. Mudlark's just looking way too skillful and going forward with too much ease and winning the stoppages and the clearances. Sweeping handball In there is Thompson from Mount Compass. Tomo can't get his hands on it. His teammate can. He's dispossessed. Umpire says play on. Good work there by Pearson. Pearso goes short. Finds his teammate in Lockett. Sure they'd probably call him Tony. That'd be his nickname, wouldn't it, with the last name of Lockett. Drives it into half forward. Not a bad looking kick. Just couldn't get his teammate down there in the boots to get some jukes on it. And Myponga again clear the footy on that half forward line over in front of Bay 13. Starting to build over there. It had 2 people when we drove in. There looks to have tripled in number now. Looks about 6 over there in Bay 13. As a crowd builds here for the big league match in round 18 of Great Southern. And Myponga just in full control here in this 2 minutes 40 to go in this second term of the first half. Chopped off again. They just have to have winners all over the ground here, the Mudlarks. Well, he wasn't even in that originally and just kept his eye on the footy. Strangroom plays it on. Just got runners everywhere here, the Mudlarks. This time it's Dooley. And a beautiful kick into the full forward and good set of hands. Taking the mark is James Hutchinson. And he just says, cool it, boys. Going to go back and have a shot for goal, which he will do. Right down there and well defended by Mount Compass. They cut off the goal. Chipped out good. Spoiled at the back there by Smith. Smithy's still in there. High tackle. The free kick will go with Chaplin. Chaplin's played well too back there with Schulz. Plenty of work to do. Oh, in the back there, I think the umpire might pay to Pearson. In towards the goals there again and just tries to quickly snap it and well done in the right spot at the right time. Edwards and kicks a goal.
At Nutrient X Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Oh, back here it's a one-horse race. And it is Myponga-Sellicks in full control. And there's a cry of ball. The umpire that's 50 metres away has paid it. Always astounds me how umpire 50 metres can pay it away, but the one right there can't. Beautifully down into that forward pocket and running onto it and putting it through the middle. Great fast goal there by Strangroom. And Myponga-Sellicks kick away. And at half-time, it is a commanding lead here to the Mudlarks on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. 8-5-53, and they lead the Mount Compass Bulldogs yet to get off their mark. And it has been a domination of the green and gold here at Mudlark Park on their home ground. And they'll definitely go on with a big victory here in round 18, the final round of Great Southern Footy in season 2023. We'll take a break here at MFL TV. A 53-point margin at half-time. You're watching MFL TV.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Fluorio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Fluorio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Fluorio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Fluorio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluoriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Fluorio Gin, seriously good gin.
Summer is just around the corner. It's time to get your air conditioning sorted. Call the one-stop shop, Air Diffusion Agencies. Air conditioning components, copper and fittings, flexible duct, aluminium grills, spare parts and more. ADA are proudly family owned since 1989. 5 big locations: Lonsdale, Salisbury, Darwin, Brisbane, or see us at 99 to 109 Frederick Street, Welland. Phone 08 8116 3600. Serving you for over 30 years. Proudly supporting Southern football. And welcome back to our live coverage from Mudlark Park. And joining us in the commentary box, we thought we better do the right thing. We've had the big man, Rod Mitchell, in from Myponga-Sellicks, and it's great to have in the commentary box from the Mount Compass Footy Club, the coach of the league side, Nick Manhood. Good afternoon, Nick.
Hey, mate, how you going?
Not bad, thanks for coming in. You guys have taken all before you, and a few weeks ago you were probably not sleeping at nights because you just had that pressure from Langons Creek, but you guys have got the chocolates. I can't see you falling out of there now. And how does it feel to be part of the final series at Mount Compass?
Oh, it's been great. It's been building slowly, like you said, and there's a few hiccups along the way. But no, we've done really, really well, and just now we've qualified for the big dance, and now it's time to go and actually make some inroads.
Got a few players there that have stood up this year. Tell us a bit about your 2 or 3 top players that really have done the job for you in 2023.
Yeah, very much with Compass, the usual suspects of Ziggy and Tommy Pinion. We've got Tommy Vicunis, who's playing his 200th today. He's just been unbelievable for us, and just no fuss goes about it. But I think the big improvement for us has been the kids. We've got a couple of guys who played senior Colts the last couple of years, really young ones who have come on leaps and bounds, and as a group we've just I use the term that we've raised the floor. So much as raised the ceiling, we've raised the floor, and our worst and our best are a lot closer together, and that's what gives us a chance. So.
Yeah, certainly have been impressive in the games that we've watched and covered. I was talking to Steve before, and you guys are sort of in an area there which is, your population's not huge, and you've got the drawing of Victor Harbour and the drawing of this way as well, but just seem to plug along, and you've got some good locals there as well. Yourself, where's your background and with the coaching?
I coached and played at Port Lunga Footy Club. I played down there as my junior club, and then coached them for 7 years, and then spent 3 years up at South Adelaide as the league backline coach. And then, I left there and was going to have a year off, and then Perrin from Compass gave us a buzz, and we caught up, and here I am. So it's been good. Yeah,
some good experience there. Certainly is in the bank with your coaching. So great to have you on board. And can you see yourselves? How far can you see yourselves maybe going in the final series? You can. You guys are. If you just play well on the day, you probably can go, nearly all the way.
Yeah, it's very open field at the moment, and you can see what's happening it's a very even competition.
Yeah.
I think that with Rod, myself, a few coaches, there's a bit more structure stuff coming into the competition, which is great, and it is very much anyone on their day. And if everyone's up and about, I think we're right amongst it. I mean, the only team that we haven't beaten this year is Langons Creek.
Yeah,
and then McLaren Vale, which we were within a goal or two of. So it really is amongst.
Yeah, we covered that game a few weeks ago at the Creek, and they had to win it, and they did. And you guys, just couldn't get the chocolates that day, and they had all the answers. And you're probably in a way glad to see the Creeks and my old side not make it. So obviously, and probably your job's a little bit harder than Rod's because Myponga-Sellicks, as you can see, very strong in the B grade, so they've always got the pressure on the guys up top. You guys are struggling a little bit in the B grade, which doesn't give you those extra players to put pressure on those guys in the senior side, does it?
Yeah, I agree. And as much as today is a bit of a blasting from Myponga, we actually are better from last year. Last year we were playing 55-year-olds in the B grade and that type of stuff. We've worked really hard, and Clint has done a great job, the B grade coach, of getting everyone involved. But there was a stage where we were skipping the B grade and going down to the senior Colts. And Riley Endersbury will play today. He's played almost 10 games this year where we made a rule he has to play senior Colts before he comes up and plays A grade, just for the good of the club. And ideally, I'd love him to come in fresh. But Riley's been great for us. We've got Harry Wilcox and a lot of kids who are coming through and just strengthening up as we go.
Yeah, certainly the future of the footy club. Well, great to have you in here, Nick Manhood from the Mount Compass Footy Club. Great to have both coaches in here before the match, something we want to do more of next season. It's just been a case of time and staff, etc., and availability as well. And look, it's great to have you in here and hear a bit of insights about you and the club. And certainly a big thanks to your club providing us this season with a commentator. He's just, I think we might have him as a permanent structure in here. Steve G is going very nicely.
Yes.
And it's great to have him on board and the Mount Compass Footy Club. We certainly look forward to the rest of the season. We won't be here, but look, we wish you all the best in the finals. And it's great to be covering great Southern footy and watching your team grow and really put their hand up for a spot on GF Day in GSFL. All right, buddy.
Thanks very much.
Good to have a
Thanks for having
chat.
me.
All the
Anytime.
best today, and good luck for the remainder of the season. Nick Manhood joining us in the commentary box from the Mount Compass Footy Club, and it's great to have the coaches in here. And it has just been something we wanted to do, well, probably last year in the Mallee Footy League, but it's just getting things all happening, and the people have got to be available. So thanks for those guys for giving up their time. And as well as being able to keep the football going on the live stream. People want to watch the both games. We've heard that, the B grade and the A grade. And it's great that we've got staff that can do that. And our lovely lady on the camera and keeping things rolling up top with our producer as well. Couple team members down still with one of our team members, unfortunately involved in a bad accident quite a few weeks ago, which unfortunately put us 2 members down. As a result, she needed constant care. So it has been a bit difficult for us in these last few weeks, being a family member very badly injured and being able to keep this ball rolling, so to speak. But it has been good that we've been able to keep things happening here in the GSFL under difficult circumstances. Myponga here just kicking along nicely. And joining me in the commentary box, he's just having a bit of a flick through some names and numbers. And great to have him on board this season, our resident guest from the Mount Compass Footy Club, Steve G. Thanks for joining us again, Steve.
G'day, Bruce. Great to be here, mate. This end of the game, end of the season. Looking forward to this clash. Really, I can't see it affecting any of the A-grade teams here today, this result.
Yes, I think it's pretty clear cut that Langons Creek would have to have an absolute miracle. They need to win by plenty, and they need Goolwa Port Elliot, I think it is, to beat Wollonga, isn't it, to pretty much have any chance. So yeah, they left their run a little bit too late, but they've just been too good at the end of the day. Those sides in the 5, they won the games they had to win in the likes of Mount Compass and, of course, Wollonga, and they've cemented their spots in that finals race. From your perspective, Steve, of course, been involved in the Mount Compass Footy Club in this area a lot longer, how do you see the final series panning out?
Well, it's going to be a very, very close contest. I think any of the 5 teams are good enough to get there. I think Myponga would have to be the favourites for mine. I know McLaren Vale would have started the season as hot favourites, but I think that Myponga has grown to be the team to watch.
Yes, they've just gone off the boil they lost 3 in the last 6 weeks, I think, or 7 weeks, McLaren. And certainly with those sides that have beat them, they've opened it up. They know they can beat them. All right, McLaren might add a couple of players out. We always have a couple of players out, but it is set for a bumper final series. As this game rolls on, Myponga-Sellicks just might as well go and get the local councils. No disrespect to Mount Compass, but they are just a good side, this Myponga-Sellicks B. Great outfit, and just playing for each other and running and using the ball so well, as we're seeing on this occasion. That's just great footy from one end to the other, and another goal to the Mudlarks, and they have got 10.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Fluorio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Fluorio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Fluorio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Fluorio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluoriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Fluorio Gin, seriously good gin.
MFL TV Live, great to have the coaches of the respective clubs, and we thank both clubs for the access, Mount Compass and Myponga. And it really was great to have both the coaches' insights and their chances in the finals. Coming in, round 18 today, Steve G joining us in the commentary box. And great to have, we've just been blessed this year at MFL TV with Steve, John Ferner, Ryan Bridges, as this week we wrap up our final game in GSFL, and we look forward to next season. But Shane Magel for Myponga is another one that's helped us out. And, of course, Mark, the King Coolmartry from Cool Tours. It's been great to have his insight as well for about 3 games. So we've just been blessed. And, of course, Michael Cuts from Strathalbyn. I think he helped us out with a couple of games. So, yes, it just makes our team tops it up. And we really have had some great commentators right around the grounds. And it's been great to have their help and insights into a great Southern footy as Myponga go forward again. And, again, great teamwork, unselfish, over the top, in the square. And the crack full forward kicks another one. They've got 11.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langhorne Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murray Bridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
MFL TV Live, hope you're enjoying our coverage, and we're streaming to you through the channels of Vimeo, YouTube, Facebook. There's links on our Facebook page and the Great Southern Facebook page, and of course down to the lovely, gorgeous Susie on the Fluorio app. All our videos right throughout the season, and of course if you want GSFL, the 2020 season where we filled in with the COVID year, all available on the Fluorio app. And great to have the app on board as Myponga-Sellicks forward again, right in front of that scoreboard down there. And we'll have a ball up down there in the forward pocket. As our great sponsors go across the screen, we wouldn't be here without our fantastic sponsors, sponsorship driven, and great to have all them on board. And if you want to sponsor us in season 2024 throughout the GSFL, you can email us at murraylandsfootballnetball19@gmail.com, and certainly looking forward to a rest in the off season and back next year. And the word around the grounds has just been unbelievable. And as I said, joining me in the commentary box, Steve G from Mount Compass, and big thanks to you, Steve, and you've probably given up your time more than all of the guys. How have you found it coming in and doing something like this in the commentary box?
Yeah, it's been good fun. Thanks, Bruce. I think you've brought a real breath of fresh air to the league and the coverage. Your whole family that work behind the scenes, all the work you do, it's been exceptional, and thanks for allowing me to be a part of it. It's been great.
As Myponga kick another goal, let's play a quick word from a sponsor.
Is your home your office or your schoolyard? Your gym? Is your home your local, your party venue, your studio, or your headquarters? Change your home to suit your life. Don't miss your chance. Find your local real estate office.
Back in the middle, up they go. Good work here by Mount Compass in Gab. They've had some good passages of play, but just haven't been able to get it down there. Thumped away there by Smith. Oh, head down over the footy. Gutsy work there quickly by Mays. Down towards full forward. And a good lead out and a strong mark by, looks like again, Zaid Edwards. Not a lot of him, but he is quick and got a good set of jukes, and he'll go back and line up for what I think will be his 4th goal. Sitting on about the 50-metre line, so probably kicking it from about 45 metres. And got the old Matthew Lloyd going there well with the wind and the grass test. And should go back and slot this one through. 12-6 to no score on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And he's towed it a bit, but he's got plenty on it. And the Mudlarks have got 13.
Hi, this is Jimmy. As a family, we own Cool Tours. Come and join us as we show you country. Don't wait. Go to cooltours.com.au now and book an experience. Don't just have a tour, have a cool tour.
MFL TV Live back in the centre. Mount Compass get the clearance. Can they get a score? Polsey straight off the bench. Gets just enough hand on that to tap it to his advantage of Smith, his teammate. Rock and rolled there, but running away with the footy is Hamilton down to half forward. Oh, good work down there, but just couldn't quite to get his teammate to capitalise on that little tap out. Well tackled, diving effort there on the ground. And the umpires paid the mark. Might have been 28, Andrew Arthur. To Matt Crowell, and he's just a gun footballer, this McCrowell, the captain. And beautiful to have it. He causing some havoc, plays on and kicks a goal. Eye plaques are a smart-looking plaque which can be placed on honour boards or any setting where individuals or teams are honoured in sporting clubs, statues at grounds or special sites. These plaques can be scanned with a smartphone camera and can be taken to an individual's or team's very own sporting tribute to their careers. Players, club officials, trainers, life members, premiership teams. Behind every eye plaque, a scanning reference on Our Plaques is a web application dedicated to these important people in our clubs and associations. Find us on Facebook or phone 0459 077 019. iPlaque, technology changing the way we honour club greats at any level. Theirs was about MFL TV Live back. Here we go, and it is a chance for Mount Compass, and the mark taken here by Reece Evans. And he's just telling all his teammates, I've got this. I've got this.
I'll tell you what, if he misses it, he's got to buy everyone a beer after the game.
Well, usually in the B grade, back when I played, there used to be a carton man each week, and it was swapped around, and you used to put a couple of bucks in and have a beer together. That was part of the camaraderie and everything, the friendship. As right in the square, and socket and a goal. Mount Compass on the board. It's open, Bill. It's open, Dunk. The Peruna General Store and Tavern, Railway Terrace, is the best cold beer in the Riverland, open 7 days. Don't miss our lunch specials, our beef schnitzel, cheese and gravy rolls, with fresh grab-and-go toasted sandwiches, hot dogs, pies, pastries and sausage rolls. Call 0439 761 904. Pre-order Monday to Sunday. Get yourself a fresh barista-made coffee available from 10 a.m. Peruna General Store and Tavern. Look for the sheep with a cold bevy. Back in the middle, Mount Compass, a little bit of a surge here. As handled over the top, he's playing well, Smith. Driving in forward, Haverty, and a good mark again by McCrowell. Chips it over the top, and in the goal square is Haverty. And he marks it uncontested. And we'll go back and line up for the Mudlarks, 15th. Just too good.
Too good.
Where do you see this side, Steve, in the B grade? Very strong chance of the flag, aren't they?
Myponga, they're absolutely red hot. Yes, they're a strong club. There's a lot of upside to them. I think, they'll figure very strongly in the finals.
Haverty from near point blank range goes back. He's in the leading goal kicker. You can add another one to it. The Mudlarks with 15. Sticky Mojo. Ashley and Philippa at Sticky Mojo, your local sign experts in all types of signage, vehicle wraps and paint protector film. Get your business the sticky treatment with business cards and flyers. Sign up with Team Mojo. A-frames, banners, call flutes, shop fronts, illuminated in 3D, magnetics and vehicle signage. They offer a full artwork and design service. They have your sporting club covered too, with sponsor signs and honour boards. If you want the complete mojo, 7B Chris Collins Court, phone 85489253. Check out their Facebook at Hoosian with Attitude. That's a wrap. Back in the centre, goes to half forward. Clearance with Myponga. Up and under, Matt Crowell almost takes it. There's a great second effort. That's why they're just winning so many games. Verlugen out wide. Mount Compass getting in the road. Back line there working overtime to centre wing, but again it's chopped off by the strong hands of, it looks like it might be Partridge or O'Hanlon down there. But he's kicked it out on the full and it will be kicked in. I reckon it was the 46 of O'Hanlon. He's a real tough customer. This time he's been beaten just around from Bay 13 over there. If you've got the live stream on, give us a wave over there, guys. Just a magnificent viewing point at the ground here. And your team, Myponga-Sellicks, in full control here as Mount Compass tried to run around the player there, and in doing so has gone out of bounds. We'll have a throw in.
It's a great house over there, isn't it? They've really put a lot of work into the thought of that. First and foremost, let's put a balcony up for the footy.
Yes, can't beat it. I think Port Noarlunga's got something similar along the cliff there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, not too many venues around like that in community footy. We can have a couple of nice, quiet ones and sit back and relax. And probably in another 12 months' time, you'll see 2 more of those houses over there get remodelled and stick a balcony in there as well. Why not?
They'll try and go for a bigger one. That's the way to go, isn't it? Got to compete with your neighbours.
Yep. Sweeping handball, put his teammate under pressure, and he's had that for a long time. And the umpire said he threw it in the end, and the free kick goes the way of the Mudlarks in Dooley. Dooley out wide. Well done there, run and carry by Strangroom. Had a good first half. Down to the full forward line area and well marked down there by the big hands of Edwards as he plays on, sells a dummy. Drives it in and sits it up in the square for McCrowell. Good spoil by Mount Compass at the back. Player going to ground there looked like Hayes. The umpire will come in and ball it up. So good defending there by the Bulldogs. Footy just about had its signature on it for a goal. Up they go. Punched away. And snap out of the pack. And just to the right-hand side. For a minor score on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard, which has been busy on one end. 15-7, we've got to one straight goal. And yeah, who would you pick be in the A grade, Steve? Following it fairly well. We've got McLaren on top, Myponga in second. And as the siren goes here for 3/4 time, and of course we've got Victor in third, Mount Compass fourth, and Wollonga in fifth. Wollonga probably look like playing Mount Compass next week, you'd think.
Yeah, so Wollonga playing Mount Compass here at Myponga. So last time Wollonga were absolutely, they went down by about 10 goals, I think, to Mount Compass in a very rainy day. So Compass have had the wood on Wollonga. Both those games, Compass have won both games. So, yeah, finals are different. So, but you as a Bulldog supporter, you'd hope the Dogs would get up on that one. And I'd always back the Mudlarks over the Roos. Myponga, too strong for Victor. Let's see what happens in the finals, though. Yeah, the weekend off for McLaren Vale.
Very good assumption there from our resident commentator Steve G from the Mount Compass Bulldogs. Hey, we'll take a break here at three-quarter time of round 18. Great Southern footy. Hope you're enjoying our coverage. It has been a great day having the coaches in. Three-quarter time, you're watching MFL TV.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder. Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld. Making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specialising in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 8531 0499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic. 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.
It's funny how my car always gets left out in the sun. You know what I need? A new shed. From carports, sheds, verandas. No job is too big or too small. Industrial, domestic and commercial. From plans, footings to shed instalment, he can even organise the concrete too. From the hills to Murrayland and out in the Mallee, from farm and rural sheds, commercial and industrial sheds, Colorbond sheds, cyclone rated sheds, with over 15 years experience, call Wayne today for a free measure and quote. Don't muck it, call Wayne Luckett. 0417 852 032. Builder's licence 243 895.
Out and about, taking the new Ford Next Gen Everest demo for a test drive. It's got a new V6 turbo diesel engine and it comes with a 5-year warranty and roadside assist. It's got a massive 12-inch digital screen along with all the great features the Everest has. Whilst you're at Dutton's, check out the Next Gen Rangers. Dutton's are overstocked in Ford. Talk to Mark today, 7 Adelaide Road. Phone 85315 600. Dutton's, easy to do business with.
Footy, deadly wildlife, an ice-cold beer, and the humble shed. What all these things have in common?
Well, they're all Aussie icons, of course. And the guys and girls down at your local sheds and homes are the best folks to get your very own dream shed. Made tough from Aussie steel.
MFL TV Live, back for the final term in the curtain raiser here to the big league match, and we're underway as defending gallantly down there is Ben Pearson, and it's kicked out towards that outer side on the free kick, I think, last possession, and the Mudlarks take it, kicked in short to McCrow. He is the best on the ground at the moment. Another short chip finds his target in Kyle Grundy. He goes long towards full forward, up they fly over the back, well read front and centre. Well, he was actually back and centre, but gave it up Davis. Good body work coming in there by Schultz, and the umpires found a free. And it goes with John Chaplin. Chaplin in the back pocket, right in front of one of the great sponsors of the GSFL in FP Ag, and chips it over. And a big fly over there. Couldn't quite take the mark. Well mopped up. They have taken all the overtime pay, this back line of Mount Compass. Up towards half back. Good spoil. Front and centre toe poke out of that congestion, Thompson. And the umpire, in fact, I think might have pinged him for it. In danger. And the free kick with this man, I think it's O'Hanlon. Drives it long at the back. Quite get the fly there. Play on's the call. Amble into some space. Punched away. Chance here to clear. Under pressure, Forgia. And they come away with it, the Bulldogs. But once again, it's 3-on-1. Compass boys get some more numbers there. Over the back, McCrowell sweeping handball. Outstanding game. Finds his mate Wade Hutchison, who chips in short, and it's chopped off well by Blair Laforgia. And he's kicked it straight down the throat of the Mudlarks in Drury. Had a great game, has Drury. And drives it in long. Not a bad kick. Big fly. Pack of players down there. Comes forward to front and centre. Could have been a free kick there to Mount Compass. Umpire said play on. Swept out the back by Schulz. Good work by Chaplin. They have played well down in that back line. Schulz has been outstanding. He's Mount Compass' best player. And Chaplin has also played well. Chipped in. Quickly get it out of there. Does Forgia. Getting a few touches. He's kicked it straight to the Mudlarks. Looks like it's that man, O'Hanlon. Drives it in long. Looking for a big mark. Over the back. Mudlarks. Goal. No touched on the line, says the goal umpire. And the goal umpire in the right correct spot. And 1 point on the board. On the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. 15-8. 98 to one straight goal. Kicked out as they bring the ball down our commentary box wing. Well read there, couldn't take the mark, was Hamilton. Ball comes back, there's a Cryer ball. Another good tackle. And the umpire says held to him. Little lucky there, I think, was Drury. Could have handballed it. Didn't, because he didn't know that player was right on his heels. Sporting the dreadlocks with the almost the baling twine around the to hold it all in. And the umpire this time finally pays holding the ball. The free kick goes the way of Harrison Rothwell. Having not seen a lot of these guys, Steve, who is standout here for the Mount Compass in the B grade, who's been going nicely for them this year.
Yeah, I think Schultz has played well. Rhys Evans is certainly always a strong contributor. And, I think probably those three players.
Well,
Jono Chaplin.
Schultz, the one you just said, has gone forward now and took the mark, but the umpire's taken it off him. And it's going to come back, so he's got to go back and defend now. And the Mudlarks with the footy, looks like it might be Andrew Arthur. Goes to half forward, through the traffic, the Mudlarks, streaming through there. Might be Hutchison, drives it down inside the 50 mark, goes over the back, soccer off the ground, don't tell me. No, through for a minor score. Almost an Emmett's goal of the day. 15-9-99, one straight goal, the margin of 93 points. As it's out in that 50-metre line area. The Mudlarks with some numbers. Oh, good vision. Just weighted it a bit too much. Matt Crowell's got sore feet. He's got too many kicks. Chips it in short. Nicely weighted. Full forward. Couldn't take the mark. That was Edwards. Matt Crowell back in there for a strong second effort. Around the body there. Well done by Drury. And he has missed a lot. Out of bounds on the 4-1. He looks a young lad down there in the goals, doing the goal umpiring, and it's very impressive too. He's got all the moves.
He's got all the moves. What sort of moves has he got?
He's calling it all, the right signals when he calls the signals. So he's looking very correct down there in the goals, young lad. So keep up the good work. We always need
a good goal umpire, don't we?
And they make up good part of volunteers in footy clubs. Chipped over the middle and well taken there. That is a strong cutsy mark. Taken there by the full forward in Zane Edwards. He almost got chopped in half and really felt that one. made to earn that as he gets up, and Matt Crowell gets around him and says, well done, mate, finish it off. That was a good mark.
Great mark. I was going to say before, Bruce, if you keep up the good work and you keep goal umpiring, one day you may be able to become an AFL umpire and get booed off the ground like last week.
So there's something to strive for as Edwards striving to slot this through the middle, taking his full allotted 25 seconds as he steers it nicely. He's got a good kick on him. He gives a clenched fist. And Myponga-Sellicks have 16.
Feeling overdue for a relaxing beachside escape with family or friends? You need Haven on Herrick, a 5-star holiday home at beautiful Sellicks Beach on the Fleurieu Peninsula. Surrounded by amazing local attractions and activities for the whole family and only a short drive to the McLaren Vale wine region. Haven on Herrick sleeps up to 10 people and you can even bring your dog. Head to airbnb.com, search Haven on Herrick at Sellicks Beach, mention this ad when you book and receive 20% discount for winter and spring. Haven on Herrick, Sellicks Beach via Airbnb.
Back in the centre, Myponga with the clearance. Matt Crowell getting him forward, but the umpires come in and he's ended their party. The free kick going the way of John Chaplin. He has played well. Comes out wide to Schultz. Probably a walk-up start for the best on ground. Oh, there's a bit happening here. Haverty in there. Might have got the finger in the face. Try and keep our cameras on that. Maybe not. Not a good example for the game as the umpires come in and paid a free. Haverty's got it. He'll get a 25-metre as well. And, look, I think they could have just about balled that up. There was a bit of both sides in that.
Bit of argy-bargy. It's not too bad. Schulte went down there, and I know a lot of... I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of people in Mountain Compass. A lot of people have wanted to hit Schulte for a while.
Well, he certainly had a great game today as that has gone to the right. And Schultz just going up to Haverty.
Yeah.
There's a bit more happening here. He just went up to Haverty and said, ha, 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 you missed it. And there's a bit happening as it's kicked out and almost marked in the back pocket by Chaplin. And up to the half-back line, over the back. 1 on 2, always collected without the footy. Just a bit clumsy there by Myponga-Sellicks player in Drury. The free kick goes the way of the Bulldogs. Turnaround son for the live stream, he does. Thompson. Nice centering kick, but he's kicked it straight to Mays. He's been one of Myponga's better players. Sorry, Partridge. Up towards full forward. And turned the ball inside out. They had no idea where Edwards was going. Handball ends up with the run of Partridge. Snap it, goal, and it's touched and through for a minor score on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. And all one-way traffic. The Mudlarks 16-10, Mount Compass 1 straight goal. Punched out of there. Bit happening there. Good work by Hicks. But chopped off well and beautiful kick. Lovely kick there by Hamilton. Finds his teammate and Harrison Smith, who's had a pretty consistent game. Looks like he might be a bit scared on the distance series. Looking maybe for a pass. See what he can do. Looks no worries off the boot. And he's pushed it to the right. And again, very well done by the goal umpire down there. Of course, 3 taps on the shoulder.
Beautiful work.
And lovely to watch. 16-11, 107. And the reason I made point of that, he only looks a young fella. And don't often see a lot of younger blokes doing the goal umpiring. It's generally older gentlemen that have been around the clubs for years. And Mount Compass with the ball in that back pocket. 9 minutes just over remaining in this final term on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. So go up towards centre wing. Big fly over there, punched away, and it goes out of bounds on the half-forward line. Of course, we were saying earlier, the oval here, they've lost about 15 or 20 parks. with a muddy section in the forward pocket. And you were saying, Steve, that it's they've done a lot of work here at the ground because years ago I can remember playing here in the late 70s for Langons Creek. I'm a Langons Creek boy, and I can remember playing here, and it was a cow yard. It was a mud bath, hence the mud larks. And we were here a few weeks ago when it was wet, and certainly have done a lot to improve this ground. And just a shame that area down in the pocket still suffering a bit of mud for the parking. And it snapped around the body and just squeezes it in for a point.
I can remember back in the 70s, Bruce, as you're saying, that era of the 70s, this place was an absolute swamp. And legend has it, a ball was lost in the second quarter, and it wasn't until they lost the ball completely. It went submerged about, a foot underground. They couldn't find it, and eventually sometime during the last quarter, the ball had merged. They had two balls on the ground. One very waterlogged ball, one half dry.
Well, it sounds a bit like the floods recently in Mannum. There's a guy telling me up there with his house that he put all sandbags around it, and he actually saved the house from getting flooded. But the sandbags couldn't do it all. The actual pressure of the water underneath the ground forced the concrete up in the middle of the house and burst, and filled the house up with water, and consequently the house is a write-off. But, similar, the ball must have went underground and submerged with the pressure of water and popped out. But another goal here to the Muddies, and they are just really showing why they are top of the table. And guys over there in Bay 13 just really enjoying it here. Give us a wave if you've got the live stream on there. And what an advantage point here at this ground. Back in the centre. Up they go. Punched away there by Gerardo, being one of Myponga's better players. And the clearance will go with Mount Compass. Free kick in the centre. Steering left foot to half forward. Oh, well done in the end there by Mount Compass. Got himself in the road was Boots. And 2-on-1, and we'll see it ball up. Yes, now they've done a lot here with not just the ground but the lighting, and as I was talking to Rod earlier, the facilities for the players, and the gymnasium is just second to none, and magnificent facilities, indoor facilities, and a great little place here at Myponga-Sellicks. And as they go forward again, and look at this man on his own in the centre, takes the mark, uncontested Ryan Mays, this time well-weighted kick. And umpire's going to say play on it. No, he's going to pay the mark. So probably should have been 25. May not have heard it. Player for Mount Compass, in his fairness, thought he might not have marked it. Beautifully weighted kick and chests it. Beautifully done by Zaid Edwards. And he, although not up in the top couple of goal kickers in the B grade, certainly showed some power house forward operations down there today. I think he's got 5, and he'll go back and line up. Takes a long time to kick it. We could probably get the barbecue lit and the sausage cooked as he uses his full allotted amount of time and goes through his set routine. And he's got beautiful leg on him. Drives it and puts it through. He is pretty happy. Might have half a dozen. Myponga got 18. Do you need your driveway exposed with some awesome squares? Time to call a team from Carstairs. From shed floors, driveways, or your footpath, call the guys at Carstairs Concrete Services. They've got the staff. Brighten that entertaining area with some colour. Call Carstairs. There is no other. From foundations to a fence post, no job is too big or too small. It's time to give the professionals Carstairs a call. Phone 0401 009 886. Carstairs Concrete Services. Our guarantee is set in concrete. Back in the centre. Well done there by Mount Compass, but they've thumbled it. Myponga with the clearance to centre wing. Oh, streaming through there was O'Hanlon. Great pick up and hands, but it's come unstuck as Mount Compass a chance to clear to the half-forward area. Socket off the ground there, bit of improvisation from Boots. Got a teammate down there. I think it's Ventura, and soccers it with the left, and he's dribbled it through, but I think it's hit the post. It has. Through from on a score. And they get their points underway in the final term. I think it was, Venturan down there. Probably be the leading goal kicker, I think, from Mount Compass in the reserves. Kicked a few against Langons Creek when we were down there. I think got about 4 that day.
He's a good player. He's got an excellent kick on him and good hands.
As looks like Haverty streaming through the centre, causing some havoc. Downwards Edwards, he took them all under it. Left it for his teammate who thumbled it. He's gone rock and rolled on the ground, punched out. Sweeping handball, they're mucking around with it. Haverty's come down to get a second and third bite of the cherry. Chips it in short to McCrow on his own. Should drill this through. But it's pulled up short in the goal square and well marked by Chaplin. Gee, Schulz and Chaplin have been outstanding for Mount Compass.
Well, they've had a lot of work to do down there in defence, so it stands to reason they've had plenty of the ball.
Yeah, well, if you're paying them overtime, you'd have to get some free drinks because the overtime money's run out. They have worked tirelessly down there in the back lines. Hence the scoreboard, 18, 12, 30 shots to 2 thrown in. Been impressed with her Ferrari in the ruck, big ruckman for Mount Compass. He's got his hand to the footy quite a few times, but they just haven't had that skill and pace and run of the footy to get it down their end. Real problem to get it past that half-forward line and have the Bulldogs. And another good tackle in there as we're in the last 2 minutes of the match. And probably looking to icing on the cake here. They're probably looking for 20 goals, Myponga. Round the body. Chance here for Edwards. Big fly and a good mark. The umpire will pay that.
That's a Solomon's mark of the day, Bruce.
That is a Solomon's mark of the day. No question about that. Taken here by the number 3 in Wade Hutchinson. Stored here at the Mudlarks. And he should go back and caress it through. He does. And the Muddies have 19.
Bridge Hotel, right in the heart of the creek. Drop in for a coldie after the game. Meals available, 70 Bridge Road, Langons Creek. Phone 0885 373 010.
Put through on the scoreboard, the kids running the scoreboard there, they've run out of numbers for the Mudlarks. But the good news is Mount Compass haven't used too many of their numbers, so they've got a few up their sleeve.
Yeah, you'd be in trouble with the 1 if it's backing the 2. There's no doubt about that. We'd be needing 5 up there, 6, 7 at the moment. So it could be in a spot of bother if there's only 6. As Myponga-Sellicks clear it again. They'll be looking to turn that 19 into 20. They've got 40 seconds to do it. Umpires is holding the ball in favour of Mount Compass. And chipped here by Evans. And finds his teammate right down low on the ground. Right over there in front of Bay 13. Goes back. Short chip. His toe poked it in the end. Terrible kick. Might have got his foot caught in the grass. Sweeping handball over the top. McCrow has been best on ground. Just beautiful carrier of the footy. Sweeping handball. How good was that? Looks like it's either Gerardo or Jury. It is the former, Gerardo, as the siren goes. And an easy win here to Myponga-Sellicks in the curtain raiser, round 18 of Great Southern Footy. And the final score on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard, 19-12, plays 1 goal 1. A win here by 119 points to the home side, quarter by quarter, 3-3 to no score at quarter time, 8-5 to no score at half time, 7 goal third quarter, sitting at 15-7 to 1 at three-quarter time in the last change, and 4 to a point in the final term to run out easy victors by 119 points. 19-12, 126 to 117 on the Murray Valley Shed scoreboard. Hey, don't forget to get on our other link here for the A grade, and that'll be coming up shortly. You can find that other link on the Great Southern Footy page or our Facebook page or on the Flurio app. We'll take a break here at MFL TV. Wet the whistle for the big league match Stay with us. You're watching MFL TV Live.
Look no further than Emmett's and John Deere for your next compact utility tractor. From 23 to 66 horsepower, they are built tough in the USA and ready to tackle your landscaping and small farming jobs. There's a huge range of attachments available, and the e-hydro transmission with twin touch pedals makes operating a tractor as simple as driving an automatic car. Plus, all 1 to 4 series tractors come with a 6-year powertrain warranty. Whatever the task, whatever the budget, Emmett's and John Deere have your new compact utility tractor sorted.
Have you got some water to pump? Need more rainwater storage or more supplies for the animals? We have the largest range and everything you need in store today. From fire pumps, spray equipment, pool pumps and filters, solar system water pumps, star droppers, gates and generators. A huge range of backhoe tools, PVC fittings and poly pipe to hay. Be sure to come in and see the team at Dacia Irrigation and Fodder for the right advice and the best price. Find us at 41 Mills Road, Strathalbyn on 8536 4422 or 151 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge on 853 227 711.
Thinking insurance? An MGA Insurance Group broker can save you time, money and stress. Whether it's business, farm, crop, professional or private insurance, MGA provides advice and assistance to make sure you're properly protected. And when claims arise, MGA works for you to ensure that you get your full entitlement. Your local MGA Insurance Group broker is a specialist in insurance and risk management. Give them a call today and put MGA to work for you.
Contact John, MGA Flurio, 0439 886 331.
Do you want to add a little magic to your flooring and window furnishings? At Solomon's, we have a huge range of carpet and hard flooring options, blinds and shutters, and our fantastic made-to-measure curtains too. We've got all the latest trends at magical Solomon's prices. And don't forget to ask about our shop at home service too. So to really transform your home, remember, there's magic in a Solomon's floor.
And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
The Commercial Hotel, 27 High Street, Strathalbyn. Great location, beautiful big meals, fast, friendly service. Pop in for a coldie at The Commercial. The Commercial has the only drive-through bottle shop in Strathalbyn, and we do takeaway meals too. Check our menu on our Facebook page. Dine-in bookings, phone 0885 362 021. Proudly supporting local sport.
At Nutrient X Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. In sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrient Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
There's only one thing better than a footy win. That's sitting back relaxing with a Flurio gin. Small batch handcrafted gins using a combination of botanicals, just like my favourite, the Flurio Sunset. Nothing beats it. Check out the new Flurio Gin Distillery and Cellar Door at 464 Fork Tree Road, Myponga. How about your own gin with a personalised label for your special event or even a grand final win? Grab a Flurio Gin 3-pack or the popular vanilla vodka. That'll keep you coming back. You can click and save at fluriogin.com.au, distillery right to your door. Or call Shane 0400 254 933. Flurio Gin, seriously good gin.
Summer is just around the corner. It's time to get your air conditioning sorted. Call the one-stop shop, Air Diffusion Agencies. Air conditioning components, copper and fittings, flexible duct, aluminium grills, spare parts and more. ADA are proudly family owned since 1989. 5 big locations: Lonsdale, Salisbury, Darwin, Brisbane, or see us at 99 to 109 Frederick Street, Welland. Phone 088116 3600. Serving you for over 30 years. proudly supporting Southern Football League.
G'day, I'm Adrian Pedrick, your local state member for Hammond. Also privileged to be the Shadow Minister for Veterans Affairs, Emergency Services and Regional Roads. So pleased to be part of the Great Southern Football League sponsorship. We've got a magnificent area through Langhorne Creek at Strathalbyn as part of my electorate, and making sure that we get right outcomes for people so that we can get better education services, better health services. We do Justice of the Peace services in the office at Murray Bridge, or we can come to you. Whatever needs you have, we can assist and get those state needs officiated with.
Is your home your office? Or your schoolyard? Your gym? Is your home your local? Your party venue? Your studio? Or your headquarters? Change your home to suit your life. Don't miss your chance. Find your local real estate office.
Hi, this is Jimmy. As a family, we own Cool Tours. Come and join us as we show you country. Don't wait, go to cooltours.com.au now and book an experience. Don't just have a tour, have a cool tour.
Eye plaques are a smart-looking plaque which can be placed on honour boards or any setting where individuals or teams are honoured in sporting clubs, statues at grounds or special sites. These plaques can be scanned with a smartphone camera and can be taken to an individual's or team's very own sporting tribute to their careers. Players, club officials, trainers, life members, premiership teams. Behind every eye plaque, a scanning reference on Our Plaques is a web application dedicated to these important people in our clubs and associations. Find us on Facebook or phone 0459 077 019. iPlaque, technology changing the way we honour club greats at any level. It's open, Bill! It's open, Dunk! The Peruna General Store and Tavern, Railway Terrace, is the best cold beer in the Riverland, open 7 days. Don't miss our lunch specials, our beef schnitzel, cheese and gravy rolls, with fresh grab-and-go toasted sandwiches, hot dogs, pies, pastries and sausage rolls. Call 0439 761 904. Pre-order Monday to Sunday. Get yourself a fresh barista-made coffee available from 10 a.m. Peruna General Store and Tavern. Look for the sheep with a cold bevy. Sticky Mojo. Ashley and Philippa at Sticky Mojo, your local sign experts in all types of signage, vehicle wraps and paint protector film. Get your business the sticky treatment with business cards and flyers. Sign up with Team Mojo. A-frames, banners, call flutes, shop fronts, illuminated in 3D, magnetics and vehicle signage. They offer a full artwork and design service. They have your sporting club covered too, with sponsor signs and honour boards. If you want the complete mojo, 7B Chris Collins Court, phone 85489253. Check out their Facebook at Hoosian with Attitude. That's a wrap.
There is only one way to get your team top of the ladder. Bridge Aluminium. Manufacturing under the brand All Weld. Making platform ladders, orchid tripod ladders, tradie ladders and mezzanine ladders. They also manufacture vehicle canopies, ute trays, toolboxes and perform truck fit-outs. Aluminium material sales. Their range is the best. Drop into 225 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge. Email sales@bridgealuminium.com.au or phone 8532 5884. Bridge Aluminium. When it comes to ladders, they're the top team.
It's time to relax. Breathe in, breathe out. That's the feeling you get from the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, specializing in relaxation, remedial massage, trigger point therapy, and reflexology. With on-the-spot health fund rebates available. Phone 85310499. Refresh your mind, body and soul with the Soul Deep Massage Clinic, 74 Adelaide Road, Murray Bridge.